first and foremost, Mr. Marceau, the hottest rumor going around right now in the last 24 hours, a potential return WrestleMania weekend of a certain superstar that's been gone for close to a year now, that being Randy Orton. Might be on his way back in the not-too-distant future. There had been a report not too long ago that his, I think, bootmaker had said something publicly about Randy reaching out to him about making his boots for a potential return soon. So this could be what that was about, and he could be back as soon as WrestleMania weekend. We've heard no other updates on his status otherwise. I don't know if that's official or not, but that seems like a great way and a great time to bring Orton back.
Oh, amazing. I miss Randy so much. I don't know what you do with him. I think there's plenty of different directions you can go with him, but he's just going to be a massive babyface when he comes back. Everyone loves Randy Orton, but missing him for a full year, I mean, if he returns at SoFi, the roof will fall off the building, I think.
Yeah, so he can come back at WrestleMania itself. I think the post-WrestleMania Raw is also very possible. You mentioned the different directions in which you can bring him back. For you, what would make the most sense? I know we've talked, over text. I talked with Randy the other day, the other Randy, not that Randy, about him being back on Monday's Raw. The Raw after WrestleMania, challenging maybe for the WWE Undisputed title, whatever you want to call it, with him chasing Cody. The only reason I don't like that story right now is that I feel like when Orton comes back, because the last time we saw him was as a heel, and because he's so fucking beloved and over at this point in his career, I feel like he would get cheered over Cody Rhodes. That being said, though, I think that would be a good program at some point. I don't know when Riddle's due back. We haven't seen him since December. Reportedly, he went to rehab. Again, no real update on his status and his potential timetable for being back. But what would you want to see with Randy Orton upon returning to WWE at some point soon?
Yeah, it's tough to say. Like you said, I think Cody and Randy feud's definitely in the horizon, especially if Cody wins the belt. But I agree with you. I think once he comes back, he'll be a massive babyface, and Cody will get booed. I mean, Randy Orton is like one of the GOATs, if you want to say, in the last 25 years in WWE, and he was super over when he left recently before he got hurt, and I don't see it being any different when he comes back. So, honestly, maybe do something with him in Theory, if you want to do that. I mean, I don't think Randy would win, but he'd definitely get cheered, and over, obviously, Theory would get the heat. So, I think that, like, maybe if he came back at WrestleMania specifically, maybe do something with him in LA Knight, because I think he'll do something. We just don't really know. I saw things that maybe they do something here with Bobby Lashley that's random. Obviously, with the whole Bray Wyatt stuff, it would have to be random, but maybe him and Randy, I don't know, something like that. Something I would put him against a definite heel because he's going to get cheered regardless.
I think it would be a big WrestleMania moment for him to be back on that show. We haven't seen him since May when he got injured. I mean, he was already injured prior to this point, but we haven't seen him since May when he had a hurt back, when the Usos became the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions. So it would be a great moment at WrestleMania. We've had Cody Rhodes return to WrestleMania last year, the Hardy Boys 5-6 years ago, and a number of others over the years, so it would make for a great moment. I think the post-WrestleMania Raw also makes sense, but either way, I would say for now anyway, bring him back as a babyface, and then again, like you said, Theory's not a bad idea because Theory is a definitive heel. He should be getting booed anyway, and Theory should be working with people that fans care about. The Cena feud so far has been very disappointing for Theory because Cena's not been on the show whatsoever. He was on the show 2 weeks ago with Cena. Completely buried Theory, as we talked about here on the show at the time. And we haven't seen him since. Theory has since beaten both members of the Profits back-to-back weeks on Raw. If Cena's on Raw this week, they're not advertising him, at least the last time I checked, so maybe I'm missing something, but I don't know. I mean, this really hasn't been a hot build to that match anyway, but I think Theory could really benefit from working with Orton. Cody, I just feel like would be booed right now. That wouldn't be a very smart decision to put your most popular babyface in there right now with the other most popular babyface. I feel like that'd be smart, or stupid rather. Even if they were to turn Orton heel, I'm not sure how many people would boo him, so a lot of different directions they can go in. We'll see what they do. That was from PW Insider, who I do trust is a credible source, so we'll see if we see Orton soon on WWE TV.